VigilanteWilliamson here on another episode of me playing games on Sunday night. Haven't really done it as often as I used to, but I am here to play some video games and talk a little trash, I guess. Hope everyone's having a happy new year, having a good evening or afternoon, morning, whatever time it is. Hell sent you dildo. Appreciate you being here. You probably can hear the sound. Let me see something so it's not. It's coming out the wrong speaker, so it's not quite right. Okay, you probably can't hear it anymore. Okay. I'll do the mix of it. Let's share screen. Oh. Let me see. Can I actually make this full screen? Oh, that's right. It won't work. Why do I do this to myself? Why do I do this to myself every time? It's like no matter what I do, it's going to be technical issues. If I use OBS, technical issues. If I use StreamYard, technical issues. That's just it. That's all it is. That's all it is. Let's try this again. Let's try this again, and then we're just going to have to deal with the screen size being what it is. Just how it goes. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. Alrighty. Let's Glenzer, Hell Glenzer says let's go Steelers got him on the money line with an under 36. Well, good luck. Good luck with that that they're gambling. Okay. Speaking of which, we're gonna try our luck with this again. At least make this bigger. Nope. Golly, there's no way to not make this look jacked up, is it? Okay, hold on. It's just like share screen. I can share a window, but I don't think it shares. Okay, so that's smoother. But you guys can't see. I bet you guys can't hear sound. I bet money you can't. Oh, that's the game. So did you win? If you got the under, I'll take it. Yeah, no sound. But this is the smoothest visuals I can give you guys. Straight up. And the music's pretty good too. And now I'm not clicking on things. I'm just throwing out batarangs, hopefully. Sorry, I'm so silent because it's even worse because I hear the damn music. but none of you guys do. I don't know what to do. That is the thing with emulation. I'm gonna have to figure out a long-term solution. Obviously, and I have not. It's just weird without a sound. Okay. Well, I'll just have to do a janky visual because it's like I can't. Well, what do I do? Can I at least make this? No, this is the biggest it can go. So I'm looking. I don't think there's shit I can do. Fuck it. Fuck it. This is what we're gonna have to deal with. I can't even zoom and make this bigger. Oh well. Damn, the whole hood coming after me. Sheesh. Sheesh. I just killed everybody, it looks like. Yeah, sorry if it's weird when I sound. Sorry if it's weird with these visuals. We just see my fucking background. I just hope nothing that doxes me shows the fuck up. Jeesh. Good music. Yeah, 8-bit electro. There's a lot of good music on the Genesis. And in fact, I was messing around with this Genesis plugin where you can take all the old music from the Genesis and like convert the sounds and use them, like its keyboard sounds and stuff. Because this is all based on like the Yamaha DX series. I think people say it's the DX7, but I actually think it's like one of the other ones, like a DX11 or something like that. But it's based on the Yamaha DX chip, one of those iterations, whichever one it is. May have even been multiples because of the multiple iterations of the Genesis itself and the the Mega Drive or whatever in Japan. I am getting wrecked. It's telling me to go. I'm trying. But it's fucking a BLM riot out here, so I don't know what the fuck to do, man. They got fucking laser guns and shit. It's not even wave to MIDI conversion. What it does is it takes the old game files and somehow it just breaks them down into the I think it's breaking it down to the sysx files. So those are the files that the actual keyboards read. So it's sort of like that, but they're using, instead of wave, they're using the actual VGM format for the actual Genesis. Because there's a lot of them available. The game soundtracks are available for Genesis with the original format. And they're able to take that and get the patch information off of it, basically, and it just does it smoothly. So that's a cool thing. I might even, so like I've been, jokes, me working on music is like anyone who watched Family Guy, Brian was working on his novel, right? And it was just like his thing, but it never happened, whatever. But I actually have been working on music, and so I was going to put together a series of shorts into a little videos, a compilation of some of the stuff I've come up with, and just my thoughts process and how this week has been, because that's been the main focus, is trying to make music and trying to be creative and trying to find some way to be a professional creative. And honestly, later in the week, really just today, past couple of days, even maybe there's some other opportunities that I should be looking at. We're getting wrecked again. So the whole idea of being a professional creative has kind of been this week, and then just work on music every day, and a lot of it is a lot of it's trash. That's why I'm sharing it. Like, when I get to the album stage where I'm actually releasing, or EP or whatever, releasing projects, I'm gonna try to hold stuff until stuff is being rolled out. You know what I'm saying? But I also feel like, okay, we're in the TikTok age. I see Andrew Tate. That was the big thing on the fucking MFer, and one of his stands got butthurt, didn't understand what we were saying. It's just like, oh, so he's not. It came more from a process standpoint, and like a butthurt fan's not even gonna understand. They even gonna have the language. Oh, you just hate him. What are you doing? Like, that's not even. You don't even get what I'm talking about, bro. That's not even. It's just an acknowledgement of he has flaws too to his presentation, and that's what he's been so acclaimed about is his presentation. And when you see the flaws, it can be alarming, especially somebody who, past couple years, this is what I've been doing. So it was a bit shocking, but it's also like, okay, well, that's why you gotta focus on the shorts. That's why you gotta focus on what you gotta focus on, and you haven't been, and do so. Even this stream, I need to there should be a short or two that comes out of this stream. I'm sure we'll have a moment or something. I mean, every stream we have at least 2 or 3 crazy ass moments, either something you guys will say, something I'll say. And so they just need to be shorts. The end. I don't care if I use a generic little text thing to do the fucking or just the app itself to do the damn captions. We got to get shit content out. And then, like I said, do more music. And then there's so many avenues with music, man. Because we're in this loop game, the sample game, this what's that shit called? Not TrackLib, Art Grid, and all these different quote unquote royalty free music sites where you can still make money if your music is getting chosen. And then registering, as a publishing company, HFA, BMI, ASCAP, all that good stuff. I think HFA is called something else now, Harry Fox Agency. But sign up to all that stuff, do the loops, do the generic, royalty-free music, and maybe sell some beats. But I got, in order to accomplish all that, you got to make a lot of music. But you know what? Does everything have to be pristine, perfect? No, I'm sure some of the stuff I had, could be somewhat, it has to be refined a little bit more. But it can be used, and we'll see. Hopefully, tomorrow I can kind of compile some of the ideas and just format. And then I've been watching other channels that, maybe don't have the most presentation. Sometimes I can get so in my head about trying to be perfect. Perfect is the enemy of good. And so I'm watching channels that's like, just like me, just regular guys, audio based. Sorry for this damn mouse cursor, as if the visual can't look worse. So yeah, this has been an informative week. And it's gotten easier to make music as the week's gone on. And I ironically enough, seeing those Blue Marine Kingdom people in Avatar kind of helped. Because I just like, this is the power of being basic in a way. The power, I can imagine Stitcher did or not, the power of being a basic bitch or some shit like that. But it's like not just basic, but competent. Like, I think that's the word I got from last year. I think we got into this year, if you remember one of those MFers, when we talking about what was the word? Authenticity. That was the word of the day. The new word is competency. It's artistic competency or creative competency. And I think I can underrate competency in myself and underrate my own knowledge base and information base. So it's like, okay, just make a, you're not too good to look at a YouTube tutorial. It'll take you 5 minutes to do some of these patterns. Make a drill beat and just do it. And if it sucks, who cares? Just use a basic bitch drill pattern and make some sounds together. Fuck it. Make a synthwave beat. If it sucks, who cares? Use a basic bitch little 80s pattern and put some sounds together. And so that was what it's been this week. You know, a lot of stuff, bro. All the ideas that didn't even get recorded, I just start something and say, man, this just sucks. And I mean, like I said, the shit we're gonna get, I'm getting wrecked in this game. We're gonna switch. But the shit I'm trying to present, it's not gonna be A1 by any stretch. Let's see what you guys are talking about. Talk about the music, 8-bit electro. Oh yeah, I was cooking up rap or electronic, both. There's definitely a synth wave thing, and some hip hop stuff, and still, soul stuff. I'm trying to do everything. I haven't even incorporated like the guitar stuff. So I'm trying to do everything I can. I'm trying to max myself out musically. You're not as successful as him, you're a hater. I'm just gonna have to I gotta make enough music where I have non-sample based music. You're right, those royalty-free sites are if you're using samples. But I got enough non-sample, I got, tons of drum samples that are royalty free, and then, different processing plus a couple drum machines. I got tons of stuff to get, that's my own sounds. So I just gotta, when I do the sample based music, it's got to go on one pile. When I do the non-sample based music, that's why I gotta have that's why that's been the priority. I have tried some sample stuff and some soul stuff or whatever you want to call it, and I've cooked some of that stuff up. But the reality is, that's why I was kind of talking about that damn Danny Brown thing, man. It's like the reality is you can only clear so many samples. You know what I'm saying? There's TrackLib. That's going to be very helpful. As that they get the bigger library, it makes it easier. But if it's not on TrackLib, clearance is going to be rough. You know what I'm saying? So, and I've looked into it. I've even contacted people who handle clearance. And it's like, it's something that can happen for a couple songs. Realistically, but it's, even with that, it's still going to cost a lot of money. So it's like, okay, I have to have a whole non-sample based style and styles and tools to work with from that. So I'm actually just scrolling through the games to see what do we have here in the old Sega game pile. And one of these days, I'm gonna figure out the visuals, because when I do OBS, what the fuck happens? Damn thing crashes every 5 seconds. So what do? Yeah, King of Fighters. I can get whooped at that just for something to do. Nobody makes a masterpiece first try. Got to make a lot of crap before. Exactly. So I just got to get in the habit of making crap, and I can I can do something now with the generic crap I don't like. I'm like, I can, see if it fits in these other places. So that's the new thing. Man, I haven't played King of Fighters so long. I'm about to get wrecked. Here we go. I don't know none of the moves. Round fight. Oh shit, Cammy was in this game? I know that. Oh shit. I'm not even playing. Sheesh. What? Is this really King of Fighters? It says Trey can me. Or is this a work? Not a game audio, it's too loud. Okay. We're gonna keep having technical issues, ain't we? Okay, how's it sound now? I'll bring it back on screen once you guys let me know it's cool. All you're missing is me getting whooped by a fake Cammy, or maybe real Cammy. I don't know. Yeah, did a little move. So let me know how the audio sounds, and then I'll bring it back on screen. Good. Okay. Shit. Let's bring this back. Oops. Okay. I'm getting wrecked. But yeah, you're right. You know, no one's gonna make great stuff the first time. But I'm still optimistic. I'm optimistic. It was a very stressful process. If I can make it a habit, there'll be a lot of material that will exist, and there's a lot more avenues than it was. So I'm playing with God. Maybe this is Street Fighter King of Fighters? It said King of Fighters 98. Maybe it was a hack. This could be a hack when I'm playing. They have these home brews or hacks or mods where people mod these games. They'll make game audio 50% of the voice just right. Okay, that's cool. But yeah, they'll make cartridges of this, of stuff like this. I don't know how long I'm gonna play this one. I'll probably switch to something else. I guess cheap lows still work. I don't know, no combos though. So don't expect no cool shit. Yeah. But yeah, it's still gonna do this channel, man. Still gotta find that direction, man. I just don't give a shit, man. Okay, I got my max. Want to do some max cool shit. Got her. Stupid whore. Yeah. How are you? This might be a hack. It's supposed to be King of Fighters. You said Street Fighter. And levels I don't really remember. I'm not saying they ain't never been in a Street Fighter game. Just don't remember them in there. So they look like King of Fighters levels with like multiple different characters, and he can just block everything. So that's cool. That's cool. Shit. Damn, I'm getting wrecked. Damn it. Yeah, after this, I'm probably gonna play something different. This week has been cool. But it's over. Tomorrow's my last day off. It's gonna suck. And like I said, I've also been looking into side hustles. I thought about looking for jobs, but it's like I don't want to start over with a job, you know what I'm saying? I went through a period of switching jobs pretty often, not in the not too distant past. I've been at this job over a year. But I get offers for more money than just management jobs. Similar to what speaking of MFer, Matt was talking about. Like, man, I got a lot of. It's actually crazy to think. I don't want to. I come from nothing. And I'm almost embarrassed to say some of the offers I see in my email every week from headhunters, and I ignore because they're management jobs. I want to be a manager, man. I can make some good money in my field. If I wanted to, and it's just tons of openings because don't nobody want to do it because all the stress. But I'll be signing up for 14-hour days if I'm lucky. You know what I'm saying? And so you just got to know that, and that's the rub. So I want to spend 14 hours on somebody else's dream. So I'd rather just do an 8 and skate sort of thing and then focus on side hustles and the channel and the music and all the other shit. That's what I'd rather do. Because, again, you're just spending your life away, slaving, spending all your energy. I mean, just shit these jobs have really taken away from me. It's just energy-wise and effort-wise and all the extra hours just over the years. You add that up, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I want to have my, something. But what do you do? It's a fucking, Babylon is fucking falling before us. So, all you can do is your fucking best, right? Let's see. What else do we have here? Work to live, don't live to work. Yeah. It's the Balkan way. Spread love is the Balkan way. Back to life, back to reality. Yeah, that's what it feels like, man. That's what it feels like. What's this? But yeah, man. See, in this country, and listen, there's a fucking reason Cosmo's leaving, man. And they don't understand it because it's like, I'm like, bro, that is not, Cosmo's not the only one. And it's not just America, by the way. Shit, as much shit as we talk about China, don't you know the people there got a saying that translates to let it rot? They're ready for society to just fall apart. Because it's just falling apart. You know what I'm saying? And it just, they don't, it's the same over there. Same in Japan. They have I forgot what they call them. I want to say something like herbivores or some shit. But just basically these people who work just enough to live in one of these simple little, because they, you got all these different housing situations in Japan that may be unconventional, but you still have safety and shelter, and they aren't the most expensive. So there's people who just like, all right, I'm gonna just live in this 1-bedroom cubicle, work at KFC or whatever, work pity at a job, make enough to live in this cubicle, and spend all my free time playing video games and shit or whatever. Just living a simple life. And so, I'm getting wrecked. You see, people are trying to figure it out. People all across the world are trying to figure this bullshit out. Because with the way inflation hit, that was some bullshit. And the way it's keep going, and they're doing things to make it worse, and then they act like they're trying to make it better, but they're really trying to make it worse. And so when you have that factor, what do you do? Because now you need, fuck trying to work an 8-hour day 5 times a week and that being enough to take care of you, and fuck a job even having that low of expectations, unless they're a job that's like a Walmart or so, where they try to make sure you're not working full time. They're not. They're gonna try to work you, and yes, they will try to work you off the clock if they can, if you're fool enough to do it. Now, some jobs, because of the ability to be sued or health and with issues, they don't want you to do it, and they'll tell you no. But then other jobs I've had, man, or they'll want you to have some availability that maybe you should be paid for. So it's a whole scam. A lot of Westoids moving here from what I saw. They're willing to tolerate the mandatory system for the lifestyle and safety. Yeah. Work sucks. I need the bucks. I remember seeing it on a bumper sticker. Yeah. We do need the bucks. Something right here. I am getting forked up, man. Which is the par for the course at all these games, right? What's up, Wook? Glenzer. Appreciate you guys being here. Nah, bro, I'm about to get fucked up, my guy. I can break this shit to you. Alright, see? No, we're gonna stick with oh, shit. Damn, he's just kicking my ass. Damn. Damn. How long is he gonna do this shit for the rest of the time that we have on Earth? Golly, these 90s games. Well, I'm dead, man. Oh, fuck. He just beat the braces off of me. Oh, shit. Oh, that's it. You want more life? This is rough. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of more people from the West trying to move. That's going to be a common thing. And they're going to be moving all over, you know. Yeah, you mentioned there, get used to it. Get used to Westoids, man. You will see more. You will see a lot more, especially coming from the Western Europe. Expect to see a ton. You might even see a few Americans up there, down there, or whatever you want to call it. But really expect to see. I'm sure you already are seeing the blokes and the wee magnifiques. So I'm sure you'll see. I'm sure you are, and you will continue that. Let's try Captain America this time. We'll go through every character. Yes, Captain America and the Avengers Slash and Splitter. Great game. Played the arcade version of this a ton. This is the Genesis port. There we go. There you go. Sorry about that. Lore's better. The Squaresoft Avengers. Well, that's not a high bar to reach. You know, that Square, you know, I say that Square Avengers should have been so much better, man. What a wasted opportunity. And you know, that's another game that, or another Disney Marvel product where politics played a role in the quality. And because they based it all around Kamala Khan. a character who, by the way, has already had their Marvel Plus show. It was one of the 19 or whatever it is properties and TV shows and projects that's came out in the Phase 4 MCU, the Phase 4 MCU as it can be called as well. So yeah, she's already even had her fucking run, and the promotion of her, which her this iteration of Miss Marvel, obviously, because we all know Captain Marvel, the current Captain Marvel, was originally Marvel Girl, and then Miss Marvel, and so now they have the new Miss Marvel. So the creator, and I've said it many a time, the creator of the new Miss Marvel is none other than Sana Amina, whose cousin is Huma Aberdeen, who's worked with the Clinton and Obama the Obama administration and with Hillary Clinton. So that she kind of gets what she wants, sort of thing. And this is her character. And when this game had the opportunity, she was going to make sure that it was going to be kind of a coming out party for Miss Marvel. And it didn't hurt that they had the show, so it was like a marketing thing, right? And so they changed the focus to be towards that. There are people who think that you maybe would have had like a creative character situation in a different iteration of this game before it became Miss Marvel focused. A lot of people had theories on what it should have been or could have been, and people think it was a shift. Now that may not be. Maybe this was the intended game, because there definitely was also a greed element, a microtransaction. This want to kind of get over on the fans, basically. So that was also an issue. But that game, what it could have been, just off the rip, I mean, an Avengers game. That out of all the lost revenue sources, that was the easiest money to get, and they fucked that up. And it's NES port just kind of sucked. I don't remember that. Yeah, what could possibly get wrong? Quicksilver with the run by. Speaking of Quicksilver, infamously, MCU, how they handled him. They could have. Oh, man. You know what? I say, oh man, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. But then when you start to think about it, it's just like, God, it's so crazy these idiots did this. It's like they fucked, of course. That was political too. Everything's political. They fucked up the games. Hey, Wonder Man, for politics. They fucked up everything in the MCU for politics, because essentially they were going to do a trilogy, and they sort of did it, two parts of it, but it's going to be WandaVision into Spider-Man into Multiverse of Madness, and they were going to introduce the X-Men, and they redid the entire strategy of how they're going to reintroduce the X-Men, because now they're doing Deadpool 3, and they had Namor say he's a mutant in the fucking Black Panther 2, but like the whole X-Men introduction, the whole multiverse introduction, there was a plan for that. They started it and they just said, nah, there's a man talking to a woman, so let's destroy everything we're doing because women are not allowed to learn from men. How crazy. And it's like, if we hadn't been spending however many years paying attention and on every news site and watching every Fandom Minutes post, spicy. If you were here a few days ago, it got spicy. But watching every thumbnail with laser eyes and woke in big letters. If we weren't doing this, we would say this is crazy. You changed all of your story in one instance and all of your direction of a game. You lost billions billions of dollars combined. Undoubtedly. And look at the Wasp. So cool how they introduced all the characters and have different elements of them. But I mean, just between the game and the phase 4, you lost so much money. You would have saved money just by not doing so much in phase 4. What a waste. And how are you going to establish the Avengers? Don't y'all know the Avengers is coming out in 2 years? They have a new Avengers movie in which Shang-Chi and She-Hulk and Ant-Man and maybe Doctor Strange and Captain Marvel. That's the Avengers. Maybe if they could suck off Sony, Spider-Man will show up too, and maybe the Hulk too. But that's the Avengers. The main, the Thor, Captain America, Black Widow, Iron Man that you spent a decade going for, they're gone, man. And yeah, they're supposed to bring RDJ back in the Armor War or whatever the fuck it is called. Maybe he'll be real, maybe he'll be AI, whatever the case may be. They're done, man. This is over. Oh man, I really hope that game is good. Yeah, not you said not good, great, right? We sure could use that, man. We sure could use that. Shit. That reminds me. Some games. Hopefully they're still on sale. I'll check the Steam sale. I meant to get some games I wanted to get before they got off sale. One of them being Arkham Knight or Gotham Knights. I keep calling it Arkham Knights. Without woman comics would have never been successful. That statement would never pass a lie detector test. I'll say this. Women, you need normies. You need normies to like normie stuff. In the cosplay, I mean, look at what happened with Harley Quinn because of that damn cosplay, man. Went crazy. I don't think that has to be a bad thing. You know what I mean? You can have women as a part of it. You just they're not the focus because it's not for them. There are men who do cheerleading. You know what I'm saying? They're not the focus. It's not for them. It's cool. You could be here. It's cool. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, not to, I know this is a different day and age. Makeup is not for men. I know that's a controversial. That sounds like I'm some, but it's just not. If men wear it, I guess, whatever. Obviously, actors and shit wear it for camera and television personality, but it's geared towards women. They market it thinking what will heterosexual women want. They don't think about what heterosexual men want. That's not their target audience, and it shouldn't be. If some men who, are gender fluid or whatnot want to partake, they can come up with stuff for them, but they're not going to shift everything they do from the makeup. No makeup company is going to shift everything into the male market. They can say, oh, okay, we can try to cultivate it. We can do whatever. They're not going to shift everything. They know most of the people who are going to buy makeup are women. Similarly, when you have all these things that are, male oriented, most of the people who partake are going to be men. It is what it is. And by saying makeup, in no way am I trying to be disparaging, because this very platform is held together off makeup videos. If not for makeup videos, the growth of this very platform would not have happened. So I'm not trying to disparage makeup. I'm just saying this is something, I know, controversial, right? I was too spicy. My token black card has been revoked. Thank goodness. Yeah, I was going in. Other people, those people came to me like, yeah, they just want to say, it turns out a lot of people had some similar things. I will say this, I'm not trying to, score points off anybody or be the complaining guy or I'm not really even trying to think about the fandom menace. Obviously some of these topics are going to come up. I'm still going to watch some of the content creators some of the time, but it's just, I'm really looking at it like, okay, this is a phase of my life. It was cool. Some of the stuff is going to still be relevant going forward. Some of it is not. and I'm kind of moving on. You know what I'm saying? I got a bunch of other shit I need to focus on. My health, all the stuff I was talking about earlier, as far as trying to be a professional creative, not just in this, which I got to get better at, music and other avenues. And so that's gotta be the focus, rather than not Kathleen Kennedy's bush, man. I don't care. Or fucking Brie Larson's feet. I don't care. I don't care to make a joke about it. Let's make fun of it. Nah, you can do whatever you like, sir or madam, but you're not gonna tell me what the fuck to do. Oh, you fucker! I was doing work with Captain America. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Papa Kai. I'm glad people enjoyed it. A lot of people, man, like I said, people came up and hitting the DMs and was feeling it. You know what I mean? Like, was happy to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Felt similarly. So, I mean, the weird thing is you have this weird sense of isolation because it's you know what? It's similar to that fucking Jehovah's Witness shit, right? Because what it is you got this social circle. And you don't want to tell the social circle, hey, you know the reason we gathered here and we all met each other? It's actually all bullshit. You don't want to say that. You know what I'm saying? But it is. Female reporters can enter men's locker room, but male reporters can't even women's locker room, yet no one screams equality. Yeah. And a lot of these female reporters be getting fucked in them locker rooms. Be getting splooshed in, going back to their husbands. Rachel Nichols. So what you're saying is you won't be making a list of 10 more woke moments of 2022? I will not. I will not. Sheesh. It's woke. It's gonna be woke. 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 Like, please. For the love of all that is good in the world, please stop saying that word. For the love of all that is holy in the world, it is right, and it's not much left. For the love of what's right. Oh, so this goes to January 5th. Just checking this. What's the 5th? Oh, something like that. Okay. Okay. I'll get some of this stuff later. Ooh, excuse me. Woke is an anagram of Ewok, and they both suck. Wait a second, you take that back. What's with this Ewok disrespect? I didn't love the Ewoks. I think they get too much blame. They get too much blame. But I do think you can trace back what we got from the prequels to the Ewoks. I definitely think that. So I mean, I get it. Let's see. What do we want to do with our lives? No, I'll play a little more Absolute Drift. That was a fun game. Oof. Hopefully I ain't break that. That was fun. Actually, I'm gonna take a little smoke break. Talk to you guys a little bit. Talk to you guys. Indeed. But no, I mean, as far as that show that got spicy, man, and I mean, I'm not, like running away from anything I said. I stand by everything I said, but I'm not trying to be, I don't want to be somebody in any way, whether it's because I'm kissing everyone's ass or rather I'm like trying to make some expose. The Phantom Menace was a time and a place, man. Time and a place. And from 2017 to 2020, it was, or early 2021, it was something that it was a reaction to something that we never seen before. And it was a necessary thing. Probably still has some necessary things, but it's just not something I want to participate in. And it's not all roses, sunshines, and buttercups. And there is some, and that stuff, the cult-like stuff, it's not just here. It's the whole fucking internet. It's the whole fucking internet. Because I see the same shit if you want to be in this little quote-unquote manosphere shit, And they trying to teach kids, they trying to teach young men how to be tricks. That's all they trying to teach young men. How to be tricks and old simps. But they got a cult-like thing going on. If you say, hey, y'all not really, y'all answers is just, y'all actually are starting to sound like the criticisms y'all get. At first, you guys had good points. Same thing as fan. First, you guys had good points. But now y'all sound like a bunch of bitter old simps who just want to get some box and can't get no box. And y'all mad about it. So y'all doing all this. That is what y'all sound like. The valid points, the stuff about, some of the statistical measures of female behavior. I posted the one clip of how, no, I didn't post it. I don't think I posted it. I saw this one clip. All these guys, there was like a few guys that had all these kids. Meanwhile, most men don't have kids. So he's just like, wow, this is just crazy to see. So there's all sorts of different things where there's validity, but then it just turns the internet, whether it's because of the algorithm, whether it's because of feds, whether it's because it's just bad faith actors, human nature, these things turn into like cults, for lack of a better term, mind cults. Yeah, valid points get lost in the sea of lame bullshit and really in the sea of click-worthy bullshit, the sea of monetizable bullshit. Another lesson I'm kind of learning, man. It goes back to that authenticity, the word from last year, right? You do need some of that, right? You can't just base everything around getting clicks. There has to be a reason that your channel or that you make content or there's something driving it deeper than how do I fuck with this algorithm. Does not mean you don't do the things that you're supposed to do. I should have been doing shorts this whole time. I haven't been. That's basic stuff. But you can't just be on these platforms to be on these platforms. You got to have that driving love for whatever it is you cover or focus on or create, whatever it is. But what happens is, and hey, I'm saying this is someone who basically did it myself. People get on the internet, they'll see somebody talking shit, they'll agree with the shit that's getting taught, and they may say, hey, I'm gonna get on here and talk my own shit. And then they just repeat the same shit that person was talking. And then someone else does the same thing. And then you got a bunch of people just saying the same thing. It's the NPC meme. It didn't just happen to a bunch of blue-haired leftists and soy boys. It happened to everybody in some way, shape, form, or fashion, in different subcultures, in different cultures, in different, spaces. This cult-like behavior. People want genuine Marvel DC characters, read old comics. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And Papa Cotton, you're not wrong. I'll get to your stuff in a moment as I load up. Said Patrice, if you want to know how to deal with women, you only need Patrice O'Neal and Tom Likens. You're not wrong. It's really simple. Pretty simple. Don't be a simp. Don't be too much of an asshole. It's not that hard. But a lot of these guys, I get it. I get the post-divorce guys. Man, I don't want to get divorced again. Okay. I trust me. You ain't got to tell me twice. But like, there are guys who try to make it like they're just swearing off women forever. It's like, no, you're not. Some guys are honest. I like the people who are honest. It's like, yeah, just got a girlfriend, but just move smoothly. Which is kind of the way anyone, like, okay, all right, I know the laws. I know if I move her in or if I move in, it could be a legal thing. I know if there's a certain thing with kids, there could be a legal thing. They could say, oh, you're your stepfather, you like a father figure, you owe child support. We didn't know any of these things, and this is the beneficial stuff. Some of the legal stuff out of this shit, now you know to move smoothly. Okay, bet. But you're not about to swear off no box. Come on, bro. You're a human fucking being. Don't do that. Don't even do that to yourself. It's okay to chill. Everybody needs to chill because we're in an over-sexualized society. But don't do that to yourself, man. Don't do that to yourself because the internet told you to. Just chill out. Be focused. If you want to focus on other things, focus on other things. You don't need to get on there and I'll be doing it too. For a second, something should be funny. I ain't gonna lie. They be climbing these holes sometimes. Or they be playing those like those TikToks and those memes and shit. It's like I'm a human. I click. So yeah, but that's. And I'm just talking about that subculture. It's everything, man. It's everything. Too many guys are afraid to be assholes. The human doormats don't get laid. What it is I think a lot of it is just society. We've been learned. A lot of men subconsciously learn to worship women, and why wouldn't they have? No father in the home. Go through the school system, nothing but women. All you do is see women in authority. Then by the time you're 25, if you're 25 now, what have you grown up with? Men are bad, men are this, men are rapists, men are this. You've been, you know what I mean? And if you're just trying to be, what you think to be normal, what you're told to be normal, you'll just find yourself just trying not to offend somebody. You know what I'm saying? And this is what it is. Yeah, the shit is great for entertainment purposes. To me, it's excellent for entertainment. Man, Spirit can't teach me nothing life hasn't already. I watch that shit. If I watch this for entertainment purposes, same here. But what's sad is there's a lot of young men, man, lost. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of lost people. And that's why these people come around, whether it's Andrew Tate, whoever it is, and they prey on them. Greta, both of those motherfuckers prey on lost people. That's what they do. They prey on lost people. They prey on people who young don't know, old broken don't care, and they prey on them. And that's because it's a lot of lost people on the internet. A lot of people broken by life, broken by the past couple years, had tragedies, and then they, how often do you see it? Oh man, you got me through my day. You got me through this bad time, just by being a dude talking shit on the internet. All right. Let me see. Learn about trial area with women ends up when you broke and depressed. It can. Only if you're slow learning. Rise of technologies coincide with the rise of single. Social media ruined dating. It did not make dating easier. It made dating way harder, and it made the way people assess people to be way harder. And in general, people just don't even fucking interact with each other. It's like crashing every damn thing, trying to remember how to control this shit and where I was supposed to go. Okay, next world. Yeah, I think I unlocked the world and didn't do nothing. Oh shit, it's a little trash. Just to get anywhere. Scraping the shit out of this. Well, I've only been married once, yeah. Marriage I wouldn't sign up for. Sorry if this game is too loud, and that's why I've never been married. Matter of fact, go to the menu. I got a thumbs up. I'm still. Handbrake. Yeah, I don't use handbrake enough. But yeah, it's a lot of young men lost, a lot of young men without father figures, a lot of young men without guidance. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, these people are gonna. That's cool. I got a different page. I don't know how I'm supposed to see it. Let me try this again. Oh, it's just random. Let's try it again. I guess these are the other ones. I'll try this one. Cop cars. Well, shit, I guess I gotta go again because we ain't going on like that. Even though I think that's what it was. All right, yellow this. Hey, Courtney, being 19 and not a stripper. Whew. Not the situation I had prepared for. rough, my guy. Yeah, no kids, no marriage. Glad for it. I mean, you know, I'm actually Uncle Gelante Williamson right now because my little sister just had a child. Shout out to nephew Gelante Williamson, not his real name. Man, this world is so crazy, man. You know, you see, oh man, kids can be a beautiful thing, wonderful kids, and pictures and all that, and still so much excitement. Oh, shit. But at the same time, it's like it's a whole new ball game, and it's just so much. Like, golly. I think about schooling, man. It's easy to say, oh, public schools. Well, bro, we was watching private schools is handing your kid private $40,000 a semester schools are handing out your kids cinching dildos. And I don't mean Croatian chat members. I mean actual fucking butt plugs and dildos and sex toys. Private schools is handing your kids out. Private K through 12 schools are doing this shit. So where do you fucking educate a kid? Homeschool with what money? Is somebody gonna not work? Or what earth are you living on? You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, just hold. Maybe if you can, if it's possible. You know what I'm saying? And even then, that's gonna present a lot of challenges. You know, it's not gonna be roses. You gotta have the income to do that. And yeah, there's people who can figure it out, and God bless them. And I'm not saying you shouldn't try to be one of them if you can. But I am saying most people are, statistically speaking, are going to put their kids in public schools. That's why they do it, because that's where most people are going to be. Most people are normies, man. What do you want? Online Fred is a better we come with an off button. What the fuck you do then, Papa Kyle? Damn. Another thing, these places are wild. Philly had 8 shootings by 7 a.m. today. God damn. No kids, 1 divorce, no life. Well, everyone has a life. And that's why you feel at home. Well, that's the generous assistance you dildo. Public schools exist to employ public schools employees, not teach kids. That and to touch kids. And you're supposed to teach kids all the ways of Karl Marx. That's what you're supposed to teach kids. All the ways of social Marxism. All the ways of being sex positive children. That's what they want to teach kids in these schools. So no, they're teaching kids. They're just not teaching kids anything you want them to learn. How the fuck I am stuck in this bitch. Nowadays maybe 60s teachers. Yeah, these teachers, I saw another teacher got pregnant by a student that's like 13. How, Sway? She probably not even gonna go to jail either. It's just, you know what I mean? And these ain't all just the hood schools. These happen in the middle of suburbia. And nice little Texas and Missouri and whatever other little towns that you think vote for some goofy asshole where the R by his name is gonna save you. No, it's teachers touching kids, fucking kids just the same. They all are by their name, school boards, same. Your kids still getting fucked. And you think this shit is a game, man. It's easier if you don't do your job and tell them to all be gay instead. Absolutely. That'll get you. You don't need to know shit. You can be a history teacher, math teacher can't count if you teach your kids about butt plugs and gay sex. Straight up. If you are coming If you're teaching your kids to have a gay sexually positive identity, you're doing the teacher's job. That's the new. And you remember back in the day, I joke, any Michiganders doesn't know about the meat test. And I'm sure they did different standardized tests for different states. That was the main goal. They were trying to teach us to do okay on these bullshit ass tests. Well, now the main goal is to teach you how to suck a dick. That's literally it. And I'm not joking. That's damn near on the curriculum. How to teach children how to do what I just said. Sexuality, anything appropriate, you telling us questions for the parents. If they're abused, send them to school counseling. That's another thing. You know, as much as you want to talk about the teachers, man, a lot of these kids getting crazy shit happening to them at their crib, which is one of the reasons, you know, I remember when the pandemic started way back yonder, one of the concerns was, well, you know what? A lot of kids is not going to eat because they're not going to have free lunch and free breakfast. And a lot of kids are going to get, you know, abused, and there's not going to be a teacher to see that they're getting abused because of the pandemics. So as much as I want to talk shit about these teachers, a lot of y'all crazy ass parents, a lot of these kids, we were just talking about social media dating. A lot of these kids exist because of a Tinder hookup. Let's be honest. They're a Tinder hookup and a dude didn't pull out fast enough. Or at all. Let's be honest. Let's be honest, man. So this shit is it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Oh, your phone's glitching. I'm missing a lot of what you guys are talking about because I'm just rambling. She can stop. You have no sound now. Oh, it's just you. Okay. Yeah, teach kids how to think should be the goal, not impart one's thoughts on them. But that ship has unfortunately sailed. I'm sure, you know, I say that. I know there's good teachers out there. I'm not trying to disparage the whole profession, but that profession needs a lot of investigation, a lot of come to Jesus. Baby mama shit is beyond out of hand. Kids are only being raised by baby mamas. And like I said, man, there's a group of women who want to be baby mamas because they still have a biological urge to bear children somewhere. And they have no opportunity to, so they will trap a booty call. They'll trap you on Tinder. You know, they'll trap you on Tinder, and you know they want to get some child support, all that other stuff out of you if you can. But seriously, it's just like, well, they're never gonna be wives. They never, you know. They train their whole lives to be side chicks and to deal with, you know, whatever. And it's like, well, now you need to try to be a wife and find a husband. It's like you don't even like guys that are husbands, and you don't even know how to be a wife. So you'll never have that. But your fucking biological clock is beating down the goddamn door. So, you know, these simps out on Tinder and these women worshipers will be happy with a little raw stitch or some box. And you can just, I don't know what happened. And then complain about the little bastard when it comes to fruition, or she comes to fruition. But you the one orchestrated this whole situation out of some biological narcissistic need. I've seen it happen. This wasn't me, but it was a coworker who did this shit. I'm not telling you what I think happened. I'm telling you what I saw happen, man. My own too. Let me play this. Damn. So I'm back. I'm going to listen on fast speed. Listen, hello. Baby mama just got here. Yeah, never go wrong with these hoes today. I don't even go down anymore. Not trying to get herpes on my fucking face. Right? Not being misogynist is worth a face with the herpes. Get with the program. You want to know something? You know, because two statistical things that I've mentioned. The STD rate is going up, and the people are primarily women, because men, was it 40, maybe even 50% at this point of men do not interact with women socially in any way, shape, form, or fashion, let alone getting some ass. So most guys out here beating their meat like it owes them money, or doing a no-fat business. That's what most guys are doing, but the STD rate is going up because these hoes is on Tinder, and not, you know what it is? Women can be penetrated by somebody semi-relevant or famous. Like regular women can have like a G-list celebrity sploosh in their mouth. And that's like a phenomenon, what's it called, super stimulation. It's all these different phenomena where the evolutionary psychology just gets overblown because you got somebody at some sort of high status and they have an availability that you would have never had ever before in human history. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know, some peasants got to fuck the king, but not all of them. You know what I'm saying? But not all the peasants can get flown to Dubai and turn into a porta potty. Even the basic looking peasants. You know what I'm saying? The adjustable fives, you know what I mean, could go on a flight and have, you know, a sheik's fecal matter on their face. So now they feel special. They feel like, oh, I'm not a regular. I'm not a basic bitch. I made out with fucking, you know what I mean, some Twitch streamer or some TikToker or some athlete or some rapper or some, you know what I'm saying? These guys are cleaning up and burning up and letting these young ladies on fire at a like crazy rate. Girls are, you know, some of these young ladies putting up triple digits, man. At a young age, 19, 300 guys. Real life. That's real life sometimes. Yeah, you're gonna catch STDs. These the future mothers of our children, says Outcast. Let's see. Oh, yeah, charge headphones. Oh, you behind in comment? Okay. There are girls like that. Look it up. There are girls that go into these colleges and they're just becoming fuckfest. And most of the guys is there beating their meat like they owe them money, but the football team is smashing up everything. That's what's happening. The football team, but the athletes, you'll literally have 20, 30 guys, you know what I mean, smash up hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of women. And then the rest of the guys just, again, beating the braces off of their meat. That's what we have. That's why we have these imbalances. That's why we don't have fathers. What are we gonna do about? I don't fucking know. Watch the shit burn. That's what we gonna do about. What you mean? It's over, my guy. Lose. That's what we gonna do. Not a goddamn thing. Whole lot of not a goddamn thing. Caught up now. No value being run through or running through these girls. Guys would be like, oh yeah, man. It's like, are you kidding, bro? And they'd be mad. Oh man, you know, my baby mama. It's like, oh, you telling me thinking with your dick it doesn't work out? Is that what you're saying? Really? Could never tell. I used to be, man, because guys are simps, and I'm a simp too. We all simps, right? But I try not to. I'm trying to get better, right? But I remember seeing these hoes, and you could tell they was hoes. You know, oh man, this is a hoe. Oh man, you see, one of your friends or whatever, and they be looking like, yo, you think she's think you'd be serious with her? I'm like, no, she looks like she's willing to fuck everybody in this room all at once. No. But you don't, I couldn't just say that sometimes, you know what I mean? Because guys just be like, a guy see a pretty girl, he all of a sudden, because that Disney program worked more on guys than it did on women. We think it did, but no, it was the guys, like, they think it's Belle and the Beast and shit. When they, or they just like, why do yeah, all sorts of, my whole life has changed, Genuine going off in their head, whatever. R&B love songs, just because they see a fat ass and a pretty smile. Even though Belle Biv DeVoe said don't trust a big button smile, they ain't listening to that shit. They ain't listening to that shit. And so they'll see these like obvious thoughts. If with any eyes, you could just look. Shit, I'm gonna see if I can find I'm gonna see if I can find a video. There's a video, this other where it's like these passport guys, and this guy done found his wife in Brazil, and I looked into that woman's eyes, and I'm like, bro, within 1 year, she's gonna be having so many different guys dripping out of her. I'm telling you, that you can look at people's eyes, man. I'll show y'all after I get through this level, the video. I'll try to find it, and you'll see what I see. You can see her eyes and see she just happy she gonna get a green card, and this poor guy, he's just happy. Oh, I got a thin Brazilian girl. Okay, guy. She's got a green card. That's what she's got. But you believe it's love, and you can't wait to stutter all the women here that didn't want you. Now you done found someone more beautiful than them. Yeah, you can't wait to put it on social media. 2 years here, how could this happen? I thought these were my kids. It's like, you know what? Some of that's your fault, my guy. You gonna just keep blaming these hoes for being hoes. It's your job to notice that they hoes. It's your job to notice that they're hoes, man. You're not using your survival mechanism. You let your meat, put you in danger. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just rambling, man. Beats known for the mediocre, make quality. They sound good, but they're trash. I never knew that though. Oh, you talking about the Beats headphones? I got them to work. They got certain female strangers make a great living on single guys. They be as addictive as alcohol. As alcohol, tobacco, absolutely. Especially these lonely ass dudes. They just are lonely. I'm so lonely. All on my own. You know what I mean? Oh shit. Oh shit, I did not mean to do that. I was looking at you guys. Oh, you guys some good ones. Biodynamics. That's pretty good headphone. You know, it's funny. I was thinking about upgrading my headphone situation and monitor situation and room situation. Because as I look to potentially upgrade shit, it's like, man, I really need to be able to hear better, mix better, and really try to learn at mixing. I'm lonely. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Courtney. A lot of people are lonely in general, right? Can't interact with people. But listen, I don't care how lonely you are, you can't let that, don't exploit yourself with your own loneliness. And there's men do that, women do that, people do that, right? In particular, I'm talking to these men, actually, since I keep falling off, let me see if I can, let's see if I can find what I'm talking about. this video, and the guy's happy, and you could just see, yo, this ain't gonna work out, my guy. I don't know if you know this, but this is not gonna work out. I don't think you know this, by the way. You seem too happy. You just like happy. You just happy as a clam. I don't think you know. I think you think shit is sweet. I think you think everything is A-okay because you went outside the country and all the bad women are here. Those mean old girls who wouldn't give you no pussy. And I'm not trying to make fun of the passport bros. Like I said, we talked about Cosmo, but he's making a smart decision. Bring the beach to the sand in this case. You cannot be risking out here with these. I'm not saying if you do travel, you come across somebody, because people, live nomadic. I'm trying to get a job I could do from anywhere. So I get that. But man, you can't worship. Just can't worship women, man, or worship men, or worship people, man. Worship relationships. If you can get, but okay. I think this is it. I think this is it.
That most women would turn their.
You guys tell me if I'm seeing something.
This guy is definitely winning right now.
Last girl I slept with,
nice,
walking my Doge.
Brazilian honey right now, and like Austin said right
here.
Okay,
look at it's her face, man. Look at the facial expressions they both have. Maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I hope this woman loves that man. I hope they have a happy life, live happily ever after. There's a few. Is there more?
You can do it too. This is a cute little honey right here. Good going to the man Floyd, right? Good going to the man Floyd. He's making some big moves.
I feel like I can tell the dynamic. Y'all tell me. Y'all look at that picture. Am I just making something up? Am I just being a cynical asshole? Do y'all see what I see too? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, says his dog. Night classes, prison, volunteer work. But do y'all look at that picture and see what I see as far as like, I don't think she likes him as much as he likes her. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. And I'm not trying to say he was a guy that couldn't get girls here. And I don't know this guy from Adam. But look at this picture. Look at this story about this guy. Found this passport, got his passport, his whole passport culture. Found a young Brazilian young lady. He's an attractive young lady. I hope I'm wrong. Some in her eyes, man. And some in the eagerness to find a wife that's just like, I'm not, listen, if you travel, meet a young woman from another country, beautiful young woman, is a blessing. I want people to have, happiness, happy life, but it just, I don't know, man. Prisons, you get 3 hots in the cot. From the picture alone, she gonna get ran through, but it's only one picture. Them empty eyes, see, you see it. I know I'm not the only one who see it. I see a woman who found her ticket to America, and a guy who's like, ha ha, he's almost happy to stunt on Instagram with what he got. And this is not a real relationship. That's what I see. Now, they say a picture says 1,000 words. I'm just a fat motherfucker talking about a picture. Anything I have to say about it sounds mean when I type. Maybe advice for me. No, the advice is
over there in Brazil as well. And the smile says everything.
Here's what the advice is. You can't be, here was another one. You can't sit up here and have all these issues. Listen, there's a lot of reasons to have issues with the West as a whole. These Western women, a lot of these hoes ain't shit. There's some good women out there, but a lot of these hoes ain't shit. But I care about people. And all the jokes, all the bullshit, I care about people, and I care about dudes. And there's a class of young dudes, and I was there. They're young. Or it could be my age, as old as my age, maybe even into their 40s. But they didn't do as well with dating. And there's no shame, and I'm not trying to say, no, I didn't do that great. I realized I comparatively I did better than I thought, but I ain't do that great always. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And they're trying to make up for all in one move, all while all this crazy shit is happening. You know what I'm saying? And they don't want to admit to that because, and it's not everybody. It's not the whole manosphere, not the whole thing. But there's a class of that ruling it. And the reason I know that can happen is just following it. When Kevin Samuels died, the black manosphere was ran by a white chick. Some average looking white chick came up named Pearl, came up big just to be an average looking white chick saying basic bitch little manosphere talking points and repeating them in shorts. And because a bunch of young black men were lusting after this basic bitch white girl because she looked like whatever, she got to grow her platform talking about men and women. Because that heart and that spirit of lust is there. All this talk about women, a lot of these guys have not given up their spirit of lust. And I'm not saying like I'm perfect. I'm not. But they're acting on it, man. And they're making decisions. These guys are moving to other countries and getting exploited. They're putting themselves in vulnerable position to be exploited. I don't want no guys to be exploited. If you're not smooth enough to get a chick here, you should not be going out the country trying to get chicks, man. I'm telling you, it's not going to end well.
As well, and the smile says everything. And this was a guy I saw the other day where he did a video with Black Filipino TV.
Look at
him and his new wife.
Look at
Danica,
this, man.
Right?
Okay. Is there another? These are pictures. This is a similar situation. I wish I could zoom in more. Looking at these pictures, I'm gonna give y'all a Phantom Menace quote. If this were a white guy, what would y'all think? If you saw, and I'm a fat guy, but if you saw a guy, you can see his smile. He doesn't, maybe he's a cool guy. I don't know him. I'm not trying to play this guy. I'm just trying to see. What I'm really trying to do is ask, y'all are, as much shit we talk, y'all adults, can y'all see what I see when I'm looking at these pictures? Do y'all see that these guys are probably getting taken advantage of by these foreign women? Am I crazy for seeing it? Correct me if I'm wrong. You think, nah, man, Vidge, you so cynical, you this. Because I see, a guy with some size on him. I see a young, skinny Filipino chick. I'm not saying she can't love him and can't care about him. I'm just telling you what it looked like. I hope I'm wrong. I wish them the best. I wish them the best. And I think there's more of this. And this is all I wanted to share. I know you're right. If we had video, it'd be way better. A picture lies 1,000 words. But even when that other guy situation, there's multiple pictures, I feel like it's a similar vibe. Maybe it's listen, I hope I'm wrong. I wish all you guys the best. Hope you have marriages, 100 kids, and live happily ever after, like a fucking fairy tale, man. It's true, Dildo. Never dated, for real. What? Nah. Heart you, Courtney, not saying anything that seems mean. Yeah, the passport bros are cringe. They're just big. They're just tricks. They're just fucking tricks, man. I've always wanted to travel, but I don't want to be traveling and just like, oh, here come this simp ass trick American. Oh, we know he gonna trick on the bitches and simp, and we can catch him in the trap. I don't want to deal with that. I want to see, the scenery and shit and meditate and shit. You know what I'm saying? They try to do all this crazy shit. Is the heart poop or chocolate wook? Whoa. Low answer. Too insane after years of fuckery. I chase people off. I'm sorry to hear that. He looking like Bear from Final Fantasy VII. Thank you, Glenzer. And he's trying to date Tifa. Tifa don't want you, man. She want Cloud. That poor dude is what I see. He's being used. That's what I see. Courtney can see it. We all can see it. So that's what this is what I'm trying to see. When you see this picture and you see a guy look like Bear from Final Fantasy VII with Tifa from Final Fantasy VII, And you know that the whole premise of this relationship is that he's an American in the Philippines. In this case, the other one was an American in Brazil. That's the premise. They went to these countries and then they come back with these beautiful women. And oh yeah, I can get women are so much more beautiful in all these other places. I can get beautiful women in the Philippines. My God. I got God for my money though. I mean, people just gotta learn. People just gotta learn. I can talk to this. I'm not trying to knock the passport bro movement because I think people should be, seeing culture. And if you find love, find love. But don't exploit yourself, man. She's here for a green card and green. Yeah, they want the green card. You are a green card guy, my guy. You're not a passport, bro. You're a green card guy. And you don't know that. And the worst part about this, the real reason I'm talking about this shit is being encouraged and is not being educated. You can say, hey, you know what? If you really want to settle down, there are maybe women in other cultures, but give them the whole game. Hey, a lot of these women now are going to be looking for you to exploit you. Don't just believe everything girl says. Don't be going into these, cities and states and countries and different areas nose open because they're looking for somebody like you now. There's no one telling nobody that. That's basic bitch game. But shit, let me say it in front of some passport bros. You see what happened when we talked about Andrew Tate? Oh, you're not so successful. You're a hater. Bro, break down some nuance real quick, man. Listen to what's going on. These men are being exploited and they're exploiting themselves, and there's men encouraging people to exploit themselves. Because there's men not just saying, hey, if you're not really, because, another thing, men got egos, so nobody wants to admit they don't be getting bitches like that. Or they don't be getting women like that, to be more politically correct. Be like, hey, you're not, looking like, man, I ain't gonna play my man. Cause I look a goddamn mess. I look way worse than dude. Way worse than dude right now. Problem with landing the guy Courtney is going to be difficult to find a guy you want. At least the best dudes are taken. The guys left who just want to hit it, and the ones who want to get married are absolutely nightmare. Maybe mess with the older guys. I don't know how old you are. I think late 30s, early 40s. Maybe a 50-year-old got himself together. Kind of know that much what? Only considering boys 10 years. Considering boys, only boys 10 years younger chase you. What do you get? What you put out, you get back. These desperate West stories are getting used, man. Hey, is they getting got out there in Croatia? I'm sure they are, but what do you know about that? The West stories coming out there looking for the women, ending up down the kidney. Don't want to marry again. You never answer me, Wook. Getting real shouldn't be a problem for women. Thought I just did. I don't want either. I want companionship. No. Be the gay guy then. Fabulous. I want the physical too. Was the heart poop or chocolate? You need a gay guy. Woman love those. Because it'll tell me a lot about friendship. Haha. It's love. I used to see it total. I can't say that word. Maybe sex bots of the future. Check out the movie Cherry 2000. Maybe they have to be the future. Poop, love, or chocolate. I don't know what we're doing. 44. So yeah, maybe 50-year-old, 50 and up. Or if you like you said, get a gay dude for companionship. And maybe still get a 50 and up. And get railed on the side. You're a human. You are a female human. That shouldn't be a problem. But I know you said you have other stuff going on. So I don't know. Let me see. Is there any more in this video? But no, brothers getting used. It's also a thing where, a lot of as much is made about black economics, but when brothers start to do well, sisters start to do well, the money starts to, get spent on stuff. And, unfortunately, lust or love is one of those things. Tom Jensen. Hey, Tom Jensen. All right, we're going to play some more games. Going an hour and a half. This will probably be the last game we play. Can get laid, no problem. Not like that. Right now, I'm in the point, man. I'm not saying, people can do whatever they want. I ain't gonna tell people what to do. But I'm just I see. I'm trying to, see where all the traps are in this crazy world, man. I have no real desire to date, personally. But that's not like a never ever. It's just like I don't see it happening, and I don't really see myself really pursuing it. At least not for a minute. Don't be a pussy. Oh Jesus. Oh jeez. Drift across the bridge. Man, since you did on Courtney going down there, Dr. Phil or Dr. Drew or some shit. It's probably a good thing, though. I don't know. I mean, you can fuck. You're a girl. I mean, I'm not saying it's gonna be just easy, but it's easier. It's just statistically speaking to find someone. Just going with the numbers. That's if you want someone, wish you the best. I hope it works out. JK. On the table 57, 55, 40. Okay. Talks to tech. Okay. I was like, what is going on here? Let me just try to get to the next level. We might just wrap up the stream so I can try to sleep. I've been up since. To be fair, I did wake up really late yesterday. I want to say but no, one of these days I woke up at like 8 p.m. Like I just slept the whole fucking day because it's up. And right now I'm just like constantly just dropping to nothingness. But what was I saying? So yeah, my sleep schedule's been off. I've been up for more than 24 hours. Been up since last year. So I hopefully will be resetting my schedule when I get some sleep tonight. We will see. We will see. I'm a nutshell. Haha, bitch. Not sure if you're laughing at my driving or some shit I said or both. So yeah. Because usually before these shows, there's things I do want to talk about. I'm trying to think, is there anything else that I wanted to get to before wrapping up? How many more things? 2 more missions. I ain't done none of the fucking events. Bless you for trying to read that. Oh, yeah, I don't know what happened there. What happened there? Man, I don't know where this shit is. Okay, 2 missions left. Where the fuck are they, Broseph? Kill all tires. How do you suggest that, my man? How the fuck do I get on top of that thing? That's what he said. Hardy Heart Horror. You definitely need some nut in your shell. But Tis. There's one of them. Over there as a fucking crash. Let's try this again. Sheesh, this thing. Damn it. Sorry. I'm silent. Oh, shit. Shit's so fucking annoying. Damn it. Sheesh. Okay, let's see what happens. Yeah. Okay, hi, Zach's getting advice on men, and I'm embarrassed all. Well, if you learn nothing, it's not like men know what the fuck they're doing. If you learn nothing from what I was saying. It's guys out here just setting themselves up. It's guys out here looking like lambs to the slaughter, man. Keep rolling the dice. I say go for a guy a little older. Go for a guy a little older. Because they're just gonna be less likely to play games. Now they may not want to get married or nothing. You know, they might be post-divorce, you know what I'm saying? Not want to go through that again. But it's older guys, you know. I don't know if you want to date a 50-year-old, you know what I mean? Some girls do, some girls don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what you think about that. But that was what I would suggest. I mean, you know, you're not an unattractive young lady. You can date somebody your age or younger. But like, you know, a lot of guys in their 40s, similar to a lot of ladies in their 40s who trying to shout to Nas, live a second childhood. So you might not want that. By 50s, you done with both your childhoods. It's just like, man, I'm 50. I got shit to do of someone who's been on Earth for 50 years. Uh-oh. See, men, I think women understand men. They don't like most of us. They understand. They just don't like most of it. They don't like the ones they can get most like more often than not. That's kind of what get them in trouble, because they go for what you like, and then it's like, oh. Okay. I think this is it. This is gonna be rough. No. They don't want me because I'm a child. I fucked up. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, ask them what their interests are. Who they be with, things to make them smile. What numbers to dial. You gonna be here for a while. I'm gonna call my crew. Oh wait, no, that's Biggie. I'm sorry. I'm gonna call my crew. You gonna call your crew. We can rendezvous at the bar around 2. Doom, doom. Man, that one guy didn't even have Biggie charisma neither, man. He just had that IT charisma. You know what I'm saying? IT happy he could have a cute girl show on Instagram charisma. You'll date up to 69. Hi-oh! Up to 60. Nice. Saying they don't want me to. I'm a child. Most people are not adults, man. That's why you see commercials talking about adulting sucks. Especially the past few generations, they kept us, I would say Gen X on. Gen X, the millennials, we know the Zoomers and the Alphas. But they infantilize us, you know what I'm saying, in a lot of ways. Shit, you know, this is the generation, we were talking about it with the fucking toys. The toys are not marketed towards kids, they're marketed towards adults. So it's like everything's been made to make us more like children. You know what I'm saying? I'm here playing a video game. I am in my mid-30s, and I'm one of the youngest people involved as far as the chat. You know what I'm saying? So like we're all older people. We're just watching somebody play a video game and talk shit. We all have a little bit more of a childlike way about us. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's really the adult. Nobody. You know what I mean? You ever see a 29-year-old in the 50s or some shit, or in the 20s or some shit? They had such a harder edge to them than we do. Not saying that's necessarily everyone all the time, everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's not the same. Well-taught children makes us better consumers. Absolutely. Oh, you 53. How you doing? Hi-oh. Well, hey, if y'all can find love in this club, I'll be honored. This is World 5. I'm going to just enter it. That's what he's saying. Then we're going to exit this stream. It's real fun. We talked about a lot of stuff. I'm trying to think, is there anything else? I might just have a little... Yeah, we're going to go ahead and call it. I'm probably going to have some copyright trouble with the damn music. No matter. This has been fun. I'll probably try to keep this going every week. Long term, not sure. This channel's in break/reflux. I plan on doing, I did the Primetime Kings today. I'll probably start to skip some. But I still plan on coming back to it and still plan on doing Coach Crime Fighters. But I gotta, sharpen this channel. And maybe this content, this gaming content, there's some games I actually got to get since they're on sale. Maybe this gaming content talking shit is the format. It feels a lot more cathartic and fun, let me tell you, than going on Bounding, going on, all these news sites and talking about all this shit. This is a lot more cathartic. Low stress out here in the desert. Okay. It's definitely low stress in Philly. You talk about everybody getting clapped up before you can get your coffee. They're childish in a different way. You don't keep a bank account, throw temper tantrums in public. I'm going to be pissed if it's cloudy all day tomorrow. There you go. It's a socially engineered revolution. Absolutely. Awesome low spec. At a certain point, men getting their pattern and staying in it. Someone who's always single likely won't settle down. Yeah. Video games and toys are created by adults. Don't forsake your joy from your youth to keep you young. No, I'm not forsaking it. I'm just noting. I'm still going to do this shit. I like the odd guys. I don't like guys others don't. Okay. That's what they all say. But hell yeah, VW, just go live and play video games. I'm good with that. It might be, man. I don't have the stomach to talk. I think, even doing this, when you always got something, when you're always talking, you always got something to say, and it's like, oh, it's a record of me having every point. I'm part of me is even thinking like, damn, I went at the old fandom, even though people have shown me nothing but respect. I still felt what I had to say had to be said, because it's just like, hey, this has felt pretty culty. This has felt creepy. There's been some ass kissy stuff. There's been some weird stuff. There's been some fakeness, and it's not been what it's been sold as. I don't know if it's a slow breakup with y'all. I hope not. I know you're joking, but I do like doing this content, or maybe this is just what the content is going to look like. I'm gonna try to get some sleep, wake up, try to cut, some funny clips into shorts out of this stream, and then work on kind of compiling some of the music into some sort of video form or some shorts from there, put them out throughout the week, go from there, and then try to have some sort of pattern like that continue. So I can start to move forward with the content. I think Eric July he was the only person that had a practical answer. He's the only guy out of this whole fucking thing. And you can say EVS to some extent, and you should, because he did the Cyberfrog, and same with a lot of other people. They did the same, the crowdfunding, even though the big difference with Eric July is not necessarily the money, which obviously that's a big difference, but he used his own platform. He didn't use the Indiegogo. And he took another step to be his own brand. And Ripperverse, and pushing that brand. I don't think most people know about All Caps Comics, which is EVS. They know about Cyberfrog, but you might know it, with the pie and all this other stuff that people say with EVS. But Ripper just pushed the brand so heavy, so hard. And what I mean by a practical way forward, you have to make stuff, man. You have to make culture. You can't just be sitting here, oh, the culture is not as good, and And then, another thing that has started to happen is the fandom is starting to look cynical and bitter. And I know it coming from me, right? But I noticed the Avatar reviews. I've looked at like the comments, and you get a negative or mid Avatar review. The fans are like, nah, bro, you off. This is this is a solid movie. This ain't perfect, but it's good. He said, what are your friends gonna tell you? I'm streaming without telling you. I'm always streaming without telling y'all because these fucking notifications don't go out. Okay. Oh, so you in Colorado. Cool. Cool. So you're not getting clapped up. Thanks, guys, for the therapy. Separate vacations is how I start. It is. What are you talking about? You the megastar. I'm surprised you still show up, Zach. Seriously. You know what? Shout out to you. If you were like everybody in the fandom, you would be stunting on everybody because of your sub count. Not everybody. A lot of people don't. But there's a lot of people who so sub count marks. You got more subs than I'll ever have. And you just chilling. A lot of sub count marks. Sounds like it's Zach's silent phase incoming. Not silent, but maybe less streams. Then moves into the basement. Pretty soon with friends. Yeah, I can see. We can get closer by spending much less time together. There you go, Zach. You understand. You understand. Still the same. Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. We the same as we ever been. I'm about to go get some milk. I'll be back. Guys are cracking me up. It's not you, it's me. Be on CNN in a month. No, I couldn't do that. Be on CNN. Talk about how y'all all racist, you fucking white supremacists, fandom menace. You know, if I was a bitch, I could go out like that and just go, because I've been really critical, but I don't want to go out like that. But you could. If you want to be bitch made, you could. That's how Candace Owens got on. She was on the left. Didn't want to be all conservative and came up with a whole brand. I could do some bitch made shit, but I know both sides is demons. Always cheating. That's how it goes. I'm cheating on y'all with music. I already told y'all. I ain't cheating. Y'all already know what it is. I'll let y'all know what this was. Thank you guys for the experience. I gotta find my authentic self. Whoa, I didn't say that, Zach. That's your business. You know, I wish you the best in your transition, Zach. No, I don't know what I told y'all. I've been seeing music for a long time. I've been seeing a lot of other things for a long time. And y'all knew it. Shit. I like you didn't know what this was. Sorry, you caught feelings? You knew what this was? No. No, well, look at it like this. Even as a musician, ain't enough money in music, as I was discussing. Even though the subject of my discussion, the Danny Brown thing, I think he probably made that money back. Me and Cincy was talking about that. I think since then he's probably made that money back. But it still is, releasing music is not as profitable as it once was, and it's way harder, and it's such a hard thing to do, even though there's more avenues. So I'm about to put your flesh. I'm in the machines now. No, I got to put a lot of effort into that. But I'm still going to be doing this. I think maybe music, just music, but these game streams are the way forward. I'm going to try to improve them. We had some technical issues. I got to try to hammer those out. Maybe these game streams are the way forward. We still talked about all the stuff we need to talk about. We still had interesting subjects. We had a little side stuff. This is fun. We can do this. You know what I'm saying? We did this before, and it was fun. You want to know what is this way more fun? As long as I find more games, I got to up my game count. Yeah, but is this way more fun than talking about going every day live, talking about the radical left every day, talking about Loudoun County schools every day, Baltimore County schools every day, talking about the World Economic Forum every Thursday and Monday, and then that's or bullshitting, playing some games, talking shit. Which is more fun? I mean, it's not even close. It's not even close. Oh yeah, Danny Brown's the same. Danny Brown does a podcast on your mom's house, probably. He's a Detroit guy. Huge fan, been a fan for a minute. And going back in the context of what we're talking about, he has a album called Atrocity Exhibition. And after we talked about, basically he has a short him saying how that album didn't make money and was in the red when he released the album. But I think since then he's recouped the cost and the labels recouped the cost. Because the last I started to, because we had the discussion, whatever, Wednesday or whatever, Thursday, whenever it was, I've been listening to it, and when I look, he re-uploaded the whole album on his YouTube a couple years ago. So I think 2016 is when it was released. We had that clarified, Ascension clarified that. And so it is basically re-put on YouTube, and it's got a lot of views, man. It's got a lot of views. So I'm like, okay. And I mean, it's kind of, his seminal work. It's probably his best album. And it's out cold, man. I'm like, man, this shit's aged like wine, man. It's some cold shit. I thought it came out later than I thought it was 2018, but I guess I must have found it late. But yeah, so it's like I'm trying to put my hands in a bunch of different cookie jars, man. Cause this corporate cookie jar is gonna cut my fucking hand off and cut me into pieces. Who is this again? Danny Brown. He's a Detroit rapper who apparently has a podcast on your mom's house. But he's cool. Interesting. But we hit the 2-hour mark. Just hit the 2-hour mark. Happy New Year. I hope the new year is a cool year. We've already got through the first day of the new year. The second day, The whole second day, I don't know who David Lucas is. The whole second day. Is that the Amazing Lucas or Join? I know Joyner Lucas. But I don't know. Whole second day in this new year. Hopefully it's a good year. We'll see what craziness befalls us. Thank you all for being here. You guys are important. You keep the channel going. So thank you. Please, if you haven't already, if you like the video, please like the video. If you're so obliged to share and subscribe, please do that. But even if you do none of these things, thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. Good night and God bless. This is the year of the rabbit. Year of the rabbit. Follow the white rabbit. Uh-oh. Some Alice in Wonderland programming. All right. Peace out, Westoids. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
For Black Dynamite, I sell drugs to the community.